Alrighty, it's time for What's Trending. Well, you know it's Monday morning when you have to find another way to work because the highway is covered in peppers. That's right. A truck overturned on the eastbound Brooklyn-Queens Expressway early on Monday morning, spilling yellow and orange bell peppers all over the highway. Yikes. The accident happened around 7:15 a.m., taking over 3 out of 4 lanes of traffic. There were no immediate reports of injuries, so that's good. But yeah, you can see right there things getting pretty backed up. Definitely an unfortunate start to your week, but also a funny story probably to tell your coworkers as you head in.
Yeah, that was a wah 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 moment. But you know, it's really interesting there. First of all, you know, how are the peppers? Okay, because I'm a foodie. Like, you know, are there any that could be recovered? It doesn't seem like it.
I'm betting they probably threw it all.
Yeah, they probably did. But yeah, it's so. I feel like a lot of these things happen in like bigger cities where you know, like a truck overturns of ice cream or something random. You know, it's weird.
There's the stuff you would least expect there. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just glad we're glad the driver is okay. And but yeah, just kind of a tough break for anyone that had to get around peppers and yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see if they try to recover some of those, but I'm sure they had to throw a lot of those away.
Yeah. Well, speaking of some interesting things, these two cuties are the talk of the town in Fort Worth, Texas right now. The baby giraffes are the newest addition to Fort Worth Zoo and will live in the African savanna habitat. According to zoo officials, the male calf was born July 1st at around 145 pounds and 6 feet tall. The female, she was born 10 days later, weighing 132 pounds and a little over 5 feet tall. The giraffes took their first steps on Friday, and in social media posts, the zoo posted that they don't have names yet, but stay tuned. They are so cute. I don't know what it is about little baby giraffes, but they just like melt my heart. I mean, look at their little face.
Look at that face.
They
so
are
precious.
Adorable. Look at that. No, they're the cutest animals. Well, I can't really say that. Maybe not the cutest, but they're very cute.
Well, there you just said it.
Oh my! But look at them. Maybe right now, they are the cutest right now. I'll give it to them. One fun fact about giraffes, though, that I learned is that the older they get, the darker their spots get. So if you see like a giraffe with black spots, you know that it's
really old?
Very old.
Oh, wow!
Interesting. I didn't even know that. So that's very interesting there. So you call giraffes old? Come on, Peter.
Not as old as you, Devin.
Wow. Wow. Got my eye on you, Peter.
It's what we deal with every day.
We do this every morning. You gotta see what goes on behind the scenes. But meanwhile, though, a fireball lights up the night sky over Texas. A meteor streaking through the skies near Austin last night, but seen by people across North Texas and into Oklahoma and even Louisiana. That bright streak, by the way, isn't actually the meteor, which is really just a space rock. It's glowing hot air created as the rock zips through our atmosphere, giving us a glimpse of what we call a shooting star. The meteor eventually explodes from the drag or friction. It hits in the atmosphere, and any pieces which survive the explosion and make it to the ground are called meteorites. So a little bit of a random fact, or hopefully a review for most of you there on a little bit of a difference between meteoroids, meteorites, and of course meteors as they go to the ground and hit the ground or approach the ground, burn up, and sometimes make it to the ground. And a little bit of a random fact there, you know, the space shuttle, that's why many of the spacecraft that enters the atmosphere again, they need that heat shield because they'll burn up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
I actually never knew that, but fun fact of the day right there, besides the giraffe fact.
Yeah.
But,
So what's trending? More like what's full of facts today, right?
Right. I had to change it.
So there you go.